Y'all, this is Shadell from my thrifted closet. As you can see from the title below, I am here to talk about my top tips for low porosity hair. I found out I was low porosity about a year and a half into my journey. For me, that was pretty late, but there are some women out here who still do not know their low porosity, and therefore they're not able to take care of their hair as optimally as they would if they knew. So I'm here with my top tips. So if you're interested in seeing these tips, please stay tuned. My very first tip is that you want to DC on dry hair. You want to deep condition on dry hair. There's a lot of talk about whether that is effective or not. But I can tell you, being a low porosity girl, being 3 years into my journey, I know that works best for me. I remember when I would DC after my shampoo or after my co-wash, my hair would not feel deep conditioned. It would feel coated. It would feel sometimes even stripped because my hair, my strands were packed with water, therefore not allowing my conditioner to penetrate into my hair strands and do what it's supposed to do, to fortify, to strengthen, to moisturize. So I started DCing on dry hair, and it has saved my life. I will have another video on dry hair deep conditioning later on, but that's something you may want to try. It's deep conditioning on dry hair. That has been very helpful for me. It's helped that moisture to really penetrate my hair strands. So deep conditioning on dry hair is definitely my #1 tip. Number 2, you want to rinse your hair with warm water. Do not do the cold water rinse. A lot of people follow this regimen where they shampoo, they condition, and then they follow up with a cold water rinse to seal the cuticles. Because you are low porosity, your cuticles lay closed. They lay flatly. You do not need any cold water, no cold water to close your cuticles. Your cuticles are already closed. But if you rinse with warm water, your cuticles lay open, therefore allowing you to then moisturize your hair and seal later on into your routine. So do not do the cold water rinse. Use warm water. That is very, very, very important. Number 3, and these are in no particular order, you want to incorporate heat into your moisturizing regimen. Therefore, you want to use wet heat such as steam. You want to use dry heat such as a hooded dryer or a hot head or any kind of heat. I use my steamer a lot. I sit under my steamer for 20 to 30 minutes. I sit under my hooded dryer for, again, 20 to 30 minutes, and that helps the heat penetrate into your hair. If you do not have any of these appliances or tools or whatever, you can use your natural body heat by using a plastic bag and then wrapping it with a towel or using a beanie. I do that a lot. So that's very helpful for me as well. And sometimes I also sleep with my deep conditioner overnight. There's also a bunch of controversy around that, but that works for me, and I do not have problems with my hair doing any kind of funky stuff. Number 4, you want to moisturize your hair on damp or on dry hair. Do not come out of the shower, hop out of the shower, and then try to moisturize your hair as you see these ladies do on YouTube. That is a no-no for low porosity hair, in my opinion. You want to let that water evaporate off of your hair, allowing some space, some room for your leave-in or your moisturizer to moisturize your hair. If you use a moisturizer or leave-in right out of the shower, you have that water layer from rinsing out your hair, and then you have the leave-in on top of it. That leave-in is not getting through because of the water. So I definitely suggest waiting 15 minutes to even an hour for your hair to transition into a damp or dry state, and then moisturizing your hair. You will find that your hair is a lot softer, a lot more supple, a lot shinier without moisturizing right out of the shower. Early on in my journey, I wondered why my hair was so dang dry. It was because I was following someone else's regimen and not creating my own. So you may want to try that if you find that you have dry hair. Tip number 5, you want to stay away from products that close the cuticle. One of the products that I completely hate is cider vinegar. Naturals rave about this, but it does not work for me because it closes my cuticle, and my cuticle is already so flat that it just doesn't work for me. I know some low porosity girls that still use apple cider vinegar, but that has not been helpful for me at all. So I suggest personally staying away from products that close the cuticle. Aloe vera gel has a low pH, so it also closes the cuticle, but I find when mixed with other products, it is fine for me. But when I try to use aloe vera gel straight out of the bottle, not so much. But mixed in with other products, I don't have problems with aloe vera gel, but ACV, apple cider vinegar, is a no. And my last tip is use products that open the cuticle. So that's using any type of alkaline treatment. One of the most popular ones on YouTube is the Cherry Lola treatment. I've used that only once, but I do intend to use it sometime this summer because it helps to open the cuticle, it helps to reduce frizz. It's also really just an awesome treatment. You can use that because it includes baking soda, and baking soda helps to lift the cuticle because it is an alkaline product. You may just want to do a baking soda treatment. So that's baking soda and water. You may want to do baking soda mixed with conditioner, and all baking soda does is lift the cuticle. There's some controversy that baking soda can relax your hair, but it can't. It doesn't. I've used it before in the past on a number of occasions, and that has not been my experience. So I suggest using an alkaline shampoo, an alkaline treatment, and those are my tips. These are the things that have worked for me best. I've tried a number of things on my journey, but these are the things that can help you get to softer, more supple, and therefore hair that retains more length. So these are my tips. I thank y'all so much for watching. If you are low porosity, or if you just have any tips that you want to give to me and some other ladies on this channel, other men on this channel, please leave them in the comment section below. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye y'all.
Come over a little closer. I wanna tell you something.